Hi, our discussion today is focused on business objects users and their adoption of the UNX platform and the UNX universes. And this is a very important topic for business objects users, some pending timelines and deadlines that are making this requirement. And while it's a requirement, it's not one that needs to be daunting. And that's what we want to focus on today about how automation can help with that. So the APOS Web Intelligence Migrator solution is a great benefit to these kinds of scenarios. Joined today by Fred Walther of APOS. And Fred, maybe just a few comments about the solution.
Sure. So Web Migrator is all about automating the process of creating new UNX universes from UNV, repointing reports, automating the content validation with strong project controls and giving capability of high volume processing.
Right. So high volume. And let's take a look at a customer scenario where high volume is, as we'll see, very important. And so this particular customer that we're working with is a major telco organization, one of the largest in the world, and a very big business objects deployment. Fred, talk a little bit about their deployment.
Yeah, they're running business objects 4.2. They've got multiple deployments, over 160 universes and 400K reports. They're an APOS Insight customer of ours. They're going to be upgrading to 4.3 and eventually BI 2025. And they're moving from a legacy data warehouse to Snowflake, which doesn't support UNV universes. So the requirements for them was the conversion of those universes, 160 plus, rationalizing and repointing those 400,000 Webby reports. And some of the barriers, of course, were the time and resource availability. It's so intensive to try and do 400,000. You really can't do that in a manual fashion.
Right. To be able to try and do that is just not viable, not feasible. You mentioned the rationalization topic, which of course we mean by that is that making sense of what content is really being used or not used and needs to be upgraded or not. So that's an important part of in this and meeting their objectives and being able to have this project done in a timeline that will allow them to make the database upgrade in an appropriate timeline as well. So with Web Migrator, this automation is in the process of bringing great success to their deployment.
Yeah, you spoke about the rationalization of reports, so bringing that 400,000 number down to something that's a little bit more meaningful and automating the process of the conversion of the UNV to the UNX and then repointing all of those Webby reports to their new UNXs and changing the universe settings then in a bulk way as well.
So lots of listeners will have a hard time comparing their deployment to one that has 400,000 reports. However, it's still an important project regardless of the size of your deployment. And to help with all organizations, we are making this freemium offer that is allowing organizations to take the Web Intelligence Migrator solution for a test run and get started into this UNX adoption plan. So at the APOS website, you'll be able to find out some information about taking advantage of this freemium, and we would certainly welcome everyone to take advantage of that and give the solution a go. So with that for today, though, Fred, thanks for your input and background on this great customer success story.